DC, the so-called murder capital of the world, there was a big experiment in the summer of 1993 where 4,000 volunteers came from 100 countries to collectively meditate for long periods of time throughout the day. It was predicted in advance that with such a sized group, you'd have a 25% drop in violent crime, as defined by the FBI, in Washington that summer. Well, the chief of police went on television saying that, look, it's going to take 2 feet of snow to reduce crime by 25% in Washington, D.C. this summer. But by the end, the police department became a collaborator and author of this study because the results, in fact, showed a 25% drop in violent crime in Washington, D.C., which we could predict on the basis of 48 previous studies that had already been done on a smaller scale.
When samadhi is experienced by many people, especially in a group, and the effects of group meditation on dissolving crime and social stress and social violence has been quite a big deal now in the industry for, for almost 40 years. And what these experiments show, this is an experiment I helped conduct, but I was one of 27 authors, and getting 27 independent scientists to agree on the wording of any document is a hell. But nevertheless, we gathered statistics on what was called the murder capital of the world back in 1983, Washington, D.C., where there were large groups of meditating experts from all over the world who came to lend their nervous systems to this experiment and collectively meditate, yogic meditation, transcending meditation, to experience together the ocean of pure awareness. And as had been seen 52 times before, mostly published as well, there was, at the time the numbers became significant, a highly statistically significant drop in the, not just the crime levels as defined by the FBI, Part 1 violent crime, but pretty much everything in the city transformed in the most amazing way. And I'll mention there's a tradition of this research which has become extremely strong by now, convincing, really even to any skeptic who's willing to actually read the paper.